Alright, here we are at the end of February. Privy Paul Digger and Digger Dave, we're getting down into a brick liner here that we actually dug into this a couple months ago, and because of the water we weren't able to dig it. We tried and tried, but the water was coming in at such a rate where there was no point in going any further, so we decided we'd redig this thing, and I don't know what it's going to be worth it or not, but you can see the brick walls there. It's kind of pooched in on the sides, which happens a lot of times on these little small ovals. You can kind of see the shape there. Yeah. See how it's pinched in, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You hitting water already there?
Just starting right there, but
starting the water. Well,
that's probably about right where we were.
Yeah.
Before.
We stopped right about the water level, so.
But it was pretty brutal redigging what we already dug.
Yeah.
Got to be really confident in what's underneath to be able to redig a hole.
Boy, that's for sure. That's some nasty stuff. It was wet, sticky. Paul did the most of it while I was doing some probing, but anyway, we got our secret weapon we've been talking about here. We're going to unleash here momentarily. It's not quite so secret, but hey, we'll see. But all right, we'll come back as soon as we get things set up here. All right, there's our secret weapon. We hired a snake to get down. Now anyway, we got a long hose here connected to a pump. So it's a little loud. It's working. You can see it squirting out there at the end. We got to work the bugs out of it, but anyway, we got us a typical pump, and we're just going by trial and error here. We've never used it before, so you can see down there, it's sucking it out, ain't it?
Yeah.
We'll have to get like a can or something to put that in, but we're going to figure this out. I think it's going to work. Has it gone down any from where it was?
Yeah, it's just really rushing in from outside the wall.
Yeah, you can see it's coming in from outside the privy there. It's coming in from the wall, so we're dealing with groundwater. This may not even work, but we're going to give it our royal try. And if it don't work, it don't work, but we'll see what happens. All right, well, I'm going to try to get back out here, see if I can help any. That's where we're at. Our secret weapon. All right, well, our secret weapon, actually the good news is it works. It sucks the water out. The bad news is that we're dealing with a water table here that's we're not going to be able to defeat. It sucks the water out, but the water's running back in as fast, and we cannot keep the pump running because we're afraid of burning the motor up. But anyway, we're going to try to one more time. We just got a little snack, and you can see the water's just ran filled all the way back up. Lost everything we had. So Paul's going to try to get that hose down in there, and we're going to start up our little secret weapon pump here. See if we can get this pumped out, and then we'll try one more time to get down in there. So let me see if I can start this up and still keep the camera on. I probably ain't going to be able to, but let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to turn the camera off. All right. Well, we've been sucking some water out. We got it down about 2 feet below where it was. We're starting to figure it out now, get a little system.
Yeah.
Got a Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extracts. Not much of a bottle, but then we got a little doll egg here. You can see there, shiny doll egg.
There's a couple broken ones up here.
Yeah.
California fig syrup and a nurser, baby nurser. It had a picture of a star on it.
Guess you can't tell what it is, but it's a doll head. It's broken off a doll, but it was a little black boy, and it was real dark. It's just darkened now, but that was kind of neat. Stuck it in my pocket. We got two here. One's a little coffin flask, and you see the seeds all over it. The seeds from pass through their system. That's why you know you're down in the dookie there, down the very bottom. But we're getting there, and then there's a mud here, some kind. Well, of course, it's nothing on it. But that's looking like 1880s, early 90s. So anyway, we're going to try to get some more of the water out, and it's just a big sloppy hole. But our secret weapon's actually working.
Yeah, it is.
So, we're really fighting against groundwater, which is a lot worse than just normal water that's trapped inside of a hole.
It keeps running back in from outside the hole.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get back to it.
I'm gonna throw out a little bit here. Okay. Yep. What could that medicine have been? Something. Just about ready to go for another suction thing here.
All right, well, I'll get the pump ready.
All right, we're done with our hole, filling it in. Paul's just digging a little fill zone here. We pulled out a few little bottles, and
Yeah, I just got a nice one.
yeah,
It's
what
a
is
little
that one?
Miniature whiskey, but it's really cool looking with the, it's got a square neck.
Oh, now that's neat.
It's real crude. It's not even with the rest of the bottle, but it was made that way. But it says Friedman Kyler and Company, Paducah, Kentucky.
Oh, and that's nice.
That's a cool
man.
Looking sample whiskey.
Yeah, look at that. Yep, Friedman Kyler and Company, Paducah.
Right here in a little fill area.
Huh, yeah, just a little backfill around the privy. Well, good. Well, the Lord blesses. I'm just thankful. Well, we're thankful that God's worked everything out for us.
Something else there.
Yeah, maybe we'll hit a couple more.
Oh, it's one of them horseradishes.
Oh, yeah. We hit one of them a while ago.
Yeah,
Well, it's
horseradish.
hand blown, though. And again, remember doing the info videos? The mold seam coming up here fades out right there where my finger is on the neck. So that's is that an applied lip or a tooled lip? It's kind of a trick question in a way. That's a tool top. See how it's nicely tooled lip? And it probably, the mold seam came all the way up to the top on that one originally, and it was polished, as they did a lot, you know, after 1880. But it's just a little aqua horseradish, we call them. Various food bottles in there, but all right. Well, at least we're hitting some
trashy material right up in here.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see if there's anything else.
Hey, there's an Amber Bixby.
Look at that! We hit one of them
hit one last time. Yeah,
Yay.
sure is.
Oh, look, has that got them little 2 dots like that last one?
Yeah, it does.
No way.
It might have came from the same place.
Yeah, look at that. We're not even digging on the same lot. And look at that. It's an Amber Bixby with the 2 dots on it. Well, most people, that's no big deal, but we're trying to be excited about whatever we can here today. It's tough. That water spanked us. Look, it's even got the little swab thing in there. See where it's a boot polish? They dipped it down in there and polished the boots with that. That's cool. What's left of the old swab down inside of it. But yeah, it's got 1883. Oh, that one's got it. Boss patented March 6, 1883 on that one. A little different. But hey, we'll take it, man. Getting us a little group going here. Look at that. A group photo. Family photo, as it were. Now we need some more. We need Papa now.
Another bottle back in there.
We need the big score. I'm going to keep it going here.
Top's broke.
Aw.
Another Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extra.
Okay. Hey, man, we got a little gold mine going there. A little vein. Looks like.
Oh, that was...
Doll head?
No, it's a knob off of a
Oh,
chamber pot
hey,
or
let's
something.
see
Chamber
that.
pot lid. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
My guess.
Yeah, Paul can figure these things out. He's seen enough of them. Yeah, that's a top off, a finial off of a lid, ironstone lid. Well, we'll keep that. We might use that somewhere.
Going back in there. There's another.
right.
A little amber bottle.
Hey.
Hey, it's embossed.
All right.
Ludy's Pharmacy, St. Louis.
Yay.
Well, we're going to have to investigate this vein.
Now I think we better stay with this one. We were just about to abandon this, and we hit a couple little bottles off to the side, and they just seem like it keeps going here, so.
Pill vial.
Yeah. Pill vial. Okay. Look at there. Our little assortment is growing here just in the last few minutes.
Well, don't turn the camera off. They're still going.
Yeah, might be more in there. Well, cool. It'd be funny if a big groundhog pops out of there.
A beer.
Oh, it's a blob top.
Nothing on it.
Nothing on
It
it.
sure was a blob.
Wow.
It must be still in 1890s.
Well, yeah, I think you're right. It's like 90s. Yep. 1890s blob top beer. It's got an L on the bottom. Yeah, we call them blob tops. Got a hand-tooled top on it. In the 1890s, the older ones have an applied lip. You can see underneath where my finger is here. You see underneath the lip, there'll be a little dripped area a lot of times. But yeah, anyway.
Well, my feet are going numb.
Okay, well, I'll take it a while.
There's still stuff sticking out down here.
All right, well, yeah, let me in there. We'll knock that in, see what's going on here.
All right. Digger Dave's back in there.
Working on something back in there. I don't know if you can see it back in here. You know what? Let me grab a different shovel here. I got another one. Yeah, so here we go. Let's see. It's right back in here. Can you see that? Panel medicine there. Sticking out of there. Oh, there's a lip on it. I always like to see the lip on it. All right. Embossing, Lowell, Massachusetts. What would that be? How do you think?
Ayers?
Ayers or Hoods, maybe?
Hoods. Oh yeah,
Hoods,
it's
sarsaparilla?
bigger. So
One or the other, probably.
Hoods sarsaparilla.
Lowell, Massachusetts. Well, maybe it's neither. Maybe it's something really cool. There was a piece of pottery right up here. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have known that size.
Yeah, but it could have been Ayers. It looks just like it. You're right. Got apothecaries on the back, CI Hood and Company. And it's got a post mold bottom, dated 1859. No, I'm just kidding you. But that's a post mold. See a circular post on there? That's just a mold number there. It means nothing. But it's hand blown bottle. The double ring lip. So yeah, they're real common, but hey, we always like to find them. Good old Hoods.
Well, this Privy led us to a little dump area.
Yeah,
A little trash.
That's pretty neat.
Backfill area.
Let's see if there's anything else up in here. Kind of a little zone there. It's about a 6 or 8 inch zone. That would have been nice. It was a blue opaque milk glass, like a hen on a basket thing. Would have had a hen.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken on a basket. A candy container. It's kind of cool. And, broken. Now that was some kind of a whiskey glass or something. That could have been etched. Oh no, it just had the ring going around it there. It's real thin, real delicate glass. So, but yeah, anyway, we put a lot of work into that Privy for virtually nothing.
Yeah.
So God's rewarded us with a few little finds here. So we'll take it. You can see it's going back in there. There's something up in there. Built a solid strike there. Probably can't see it. There it comes. Oh, it's a mustard. Hey, it's embossed.
Pickle.
Yeah, pickle or
Dodson Hills.
Dodson Hills Manufacturing Company, St. Louis.
All right.
Part of the label on there. Maybe we can salvage what it is, gherkins or something.
Yeah, nice clear one.
Yeah, hand blown. Yay! Hey, we're
definitely doing better in this fill area than we are in the whole Privy.
We sure are. Isn't that amazing?
I like it when that happens.
Yeah. Oh, there's still more trash back in there. So hey, we'll follow wherever we gotta go. We don't care.
Yeah.
May not be a Privy, but well, there's a ringing strike. Let me clear out a little dirt here. kind of see what we're doing. And you may ask, if you're watching this, why we're not going deeper. Well, that's because it doesn't go any deeper. Where I'm scraping right now on the shovel is the bottom of that. It's just a little layer of fill.
Yeah.
They're basically a little dump zone. And that's the bottom, what you see right there.
Clay there.
See that clay? That's it. We probed through that and there's nothing there. Well, there's a bottle sticking out way in there. Let's see if we can get to it real quickly. There it is. It's coming out. It's a wax sealer. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Come on, speak to us. Nothing.
Nothing on it.
And
nice
that's
dark aqua wax sealer.
It sure is. It's perfect. I think it's got a nick on it.
Wow. Well, it's whole.
Yeah, it's whole anyway. One of these times we're going to hit one of them. It's going to be cobalt blue.
Yeah.
We'll take it though. We're just thankful. Thankful just to be digging bottles.
I know.
The way it's been going for us today. The last time really wasn't too great either. The water is really spanking us, but our secret weapon actually worked. We were able to get the water down. It's just it was running in at such a rapid pace. This is the blue stuff. There's people ask if we save some stuff, and ouch, I could have done without that. Put my knee right on some. But sometimes we'll save this stuff if somebody's making mosaics. We don't really do it, but somebody might. But we save a few pieces in case they do. But let's see if there's anything over this way. But yeah, it's actually fun, you know, just to be finding some bottles. Real hard pack layer on top there. Broken something there. There's a bottle or something coming out. Stuck right up on top. Can you see it? Yeah, I might be able to get it. I'll grab the camera. Oops, sorry. There it is. Let's see if we can pull that one out here. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, oh well, here, I'm going to give you the camera back. I don't think it's anything special. No, I don't think anything, no name on it.
Just a clear, slick medicine.
Got a glass mark on the bottom of it. Okay, well. I don't see anything else there, but hey, man, we're hitting some bottles, and we're going to keep on going.
Yeah.
Keep on going, baby. Get me singing here. Feeling better now. Thing I will say about the motor deal, about our secret weapon, is it was creating some fumes, and so learned we had to keep that back away from the hole a little ways, which we knew that. It just, the wind had shifted and was blowing it right over on us, so have to watch that next time. Well, it looks like it's kind of furthering out there, but we'll have to clean it out. Come back and see if there's anything else in there. All right, we finished up there on that spot. Our secret weapon actually worked to a great extent, but unfortunately the hole just wasn't worth going all the way down to the bottom. It was going about 14 feet. We got it down in there about 9, maybe 10 foot, and sucked a lot of water out, but anyway, just wasn't hardly worth it. We weren't getting much. We showed some of the stuff come out of the top. We're in another spot now. We're trying to hit a hole shallow enough to where we won't have water, but unfortunately
we failed.
We
hit water.
We hit water again. But look at the bottles. Paul's hitting bottles down there.
Yeah, they're nothing to brag about. That one's hand blown. A couple of these are machine made. But
okay.
We're a mixed ABM Bible.
Yeah. It's about 1915.
Some whiskey flasks.
We're whiskey drinkers,
it's really trashy down here, but it's full of water.
Yep, got the water to deal with. Look at the trash though.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of ironstone china.
Little skinny wood liner Privy.
Yeah. Wow. Well, maybe we'll pull something out of there. We can try to bucket it if you want.
Well, I might have to open it up bigger. I don't know.
Yeah, see what you think. That's kind of an odd whiskey there, odd neck.
It's nice being able to sit down and dig the bottom of a trash of a Privy.
Yeah.
That's rare.
Rare for us, isn't it?
We're down way over our head.
Oh man, yeah. digging them deep ones. We come out here, we got a spot here where we've dug some shallower holes, what we call shallow holes, like 6 feet, 7 foot, and but boy, there's water even here, so.
This really got a lot of trash in it.
All right.
But I can't see, I have to go by feel.
Yeah. I doubt if it'll bucket out, but we could try real quick.
Full of rust.
Well, look at all that trash.
Ketchup.
Yep. All the rusty stuff.
Yep.
Mudlarking today.
Yeah.
Privy Paul the Mudlarker.
There's a
Oh, what's that? Ooh, look at all that.
Treasures.
Yay. All right, treasures from the depths.
That one is barely hand blown, but it is.
All right.
Little
Yay.
pocket flask.
A half pint flask.
There's a Cheeseboro Vaseline.
Woohoo. All right, we scored. Now we can go home.
Big treasures.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Floating up out of the depths here.
Get the water out so they don't freeze and break. Oh man, something good's gonna come out of there.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. That looks like a medicine or something. Of course, it's broke.
Yeah.
Aqua?
No,
No,
it was aqua.
that was different. I don't know what that was.
I don't either.
Then one of them Heinz
Yeah, it's
food
unusual.
glasses. Yeah.
Can't quite identify it.
No. It was one of them dried beef glasses.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen them type like that. But anyway, while Paul's working on this, I'm gonna come back over here, but show my great hole over here. I got another one right next to it. And of course, it's all full of water too. And it don't feel very good. There's one broken well, there's a broken whiskey flask there, and here was some kind of a square medicine bottle there, about 1890s. So I don't know if we're on the same lot, but anyhow, there's a wood wall there. You can't see it very good, but I'm gonna try to get down there and slop around a little bit, see if I can hit anything, but mine don't feel as good as his. But all right, well, we just wanted to show that, so our progress. It's getting late. We only got about a half hour or less before it gets dark, so we're...
It's right on bottom.
Is it? Wow. 5 foot. Boy, that don't hardly ever happen for us.
I know.
Yeah, well, that's the way mine
I
is,
might
too.
be able to just not have to bail water and
Okay, mush it
just
around.
milk it out.
All right, well, we'll get back with you if we find anything exciting here. All right, I'm done with mine. It was a complete zero. It was going down deeper and it's full of water. Paul's pulling stuff out. Look at this, what he's got on the shovel. He just pulled out of the murky depths.
Yeah, it looks like a sunburst flask,
Hey,
but it says,
cool.
is that H and K or trademark?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it H and something?
I've seen them before with that mark on there. Yeah, I can't remember what that stands for, but I'll have to.
It's got a,
look
a
at that.
blank slug plate right there inside of the
Wow.
other one.
That's interesting.
Little lip chip, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What are them initials on there? I cannot remember. H and K or something. Trademark. Oh man, I just cannot remember. It was a whiskey company, distillery. That's cool though. A little sunburst flask.
Yeah.
Coffin flask here, and a little druggist with some measurements on it. Some other little whiskeys. He's hitting some stuff. Mix up for my dud. Is that another Chesbro?
Yeah, sure is.
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, that was a medicine.
It was a drugstore bottle
Yeah.
or something that's broken. Ain't that figure?
Sure is.
Chesbro. All right. Well, he's hitting them. I'm going to go and see if I can conjure up enough energy to hit one more hole.
Oh.
Now that one there didn't feel very good anyway, but it was full of water. But all right. Well, Paul's pulling them out here, so we'll see if we can keep it going.
All right, Dad's down in there digging now.
We've got a couple bottles showing down in there. See them or not there. One's sticking out right there in the edge of the water. Get to it, maybe. Oh, there's another. Like maybe a Vaseline.
It might be.
It might be. It could be. It is a Vaseline.
Number 3, Vaseline.
Woo! Well, ain't that great at age, but this looks like another little whiskey flask here. But hey, we'll just take them what we can get. They're purple. We always like them for that. Oh, okay. Boy, if we're gonna fool around and get one of them embossed one of these days.
I know. Hopefully. After about 100, we'll get one embossed.
You did that one. That was pretty cool. That sunburst.
Yeah.
Could hit some more of them. Right down into the water, doesn't it? What's that? Is that? That's broken. Whatever. We gotta dig up some more of that stuff from the depths there. Bottom's just barely under there, so
yeah.
Thankfully, you're right on that. Well, there's something else there. I gotta knock this in anyway, right here.
Yeah.
A little hard clay. What did it do? Fall in there? I thought there was a ball. Oh, there it is. It's another Vaseline.
Oh, number 4.
Number 4. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it ain't embossed, we don't want it. Too new. There's something right over here. A couple things, actually. I don't know what that is. Something down in there on the bottom. Something broken. Let's see what that is. Ah, that's something broke there. I'll try to. It's like pottery. It's like a. Oh, it's a broken jug. I see it.
Sure is.
Yeah, it's a big old broken jug with blue band on it.
Sure was.
Ain't that a shame? That would have been cool. Here comes this. Yeah, another whiskey
flask.
Yep. Oh, they're all hand blown, pre-prohibition.
Yep.
Nothing on that one either. But they will all purple and look real pretty in somebody's window. Alright, let's see what else is down in there. It's just the rest of that blue. That's the bottom of that blue band. Nothing down in there but a brick. I'm gonna toss that off to the side so we can kind of stand on that right away. Okay. Oh, I heard something there. There it is, coming up from the murky depth. Looks like a little shoe polish bottle.
Yep.
Nothing to scream about. Well, I thought I heard something right there. There is something. Just ain't very exciting bottles, but they are bottles.
Coffin flask?
Coffin.
Oh,
it's broke. Yeah. Oh well. Toss that one aside. Yeah. Well, it's just fighting the water. It's always tough. The diggers out there that know when you're dealing with a lot of water. In this case, we're dealing with groundwater that's it can't hardly be pumped out. We pumped it out earlier, but fought it for a long time. Yeah, I don't feel much there. Not gonna have to knock this step in, I think.
All right, well, we'll knock the step in and come back.
All right. Well, Paul's back in the hole to finish it up. We went all the way back one wall. Now we're pursuing the other one. It's not a very big hole, but it's long. It's about 6 feet long. I wish we had something real exciting to show, but we got an amber pint whiskey, clear pint whiskeys. We got all kinds of shoe polish bottles here, and more Vaselines. Did hit one milk glass Albert Wood satin skin cream.
Whiskey.
Oh man.
Oh, nothing on it.
Nothing.
It sure looks nice, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. See, you you spoiled the fun. You should have said, "Oh my goodness, it's a John Simpson's Herb Bitters."
It's
wow.
Amber Jack Daniels.
Yeah, it's Amber Jack Daniels with a bulged neck. Man, we could have had some fun there. Oh boy. Well, look at that. What a neat looking bottle, though. It's got a big bulged lady's leg neck. Got a cast story here. It's not even a Pitcher's, it's a Charles Fletcher's. It is hand blown, but barely. And ketchups, and we got, there's a little cruet, but it's got the top chip, but no, it's still kind of neat. Old vinegar cruet. Did hit a milk bottle, it's an old one. And there's nothing on it, no name. Got the old valve mark on the bottom, so that one was either a semi-automatic machine made or machine made. It's old, 1912 probably.
Ketchup.
Ketchup, thought it was a soda. Oh well. Yeah, we got some other little bottles. We got a, looks like a ketchup bottle there, some kind of sauce. Just bric-a-brac, unembossed beers. So we're winding down for the day.
Yep.
About it.
Cold, getting tired.
Yep. Yeah, temperatures drop and the sun goes down. May not be able to see this very good because it's starting to get dark now. Cars I see has all got their lights on. We're almost done. It's not that we mind digging at night. We've got permission, everything's fine, but we're wiped out, tired, and got a lot to do, so we're gonna call it a day here real shortly. Let's see if there's anything else down in there. Paul's digging down in the water. I'm gonna try, at least it's not a real deep hole. It won't take us long to fill it in. We got a tarp there. Got all of our dirt on the one tarp, so usually we got dirt all the way around the holes, but well, we want to thank everybody for watching again. If you're stuck with us this far, we appreciate it, and hope that you put a like or something down there at the bottom. And here's Paul still pulling them out. What is that? Look at the top on that.
I know.
What's up with that? It's a,
I don't know, but that's older than what we're hitting.
Man, that's cool. Look at that top. It's got like a double ring lip on it. I guess it's a beer. Why didn't that say something on it? It speaks nothing to us, but oh, plus when we get tired, we start getting a little goofy. I can't be held accountable for things I may say, but still working on anything. Oh, look at that lamp base.
It's a lamp base, real fancy.
Yeah, it is. Maybe we'll find the rest of it.
Looks like it snapped off.
It is, yeah, it broke right off, so hopefully we'll find the font in there and we can glue it back. The last couple we found like that, though, they were pretty smashed up. But we do get those and we can glue them together. You know, you got to use a real good epoxy glue with a hole, but look nice. So, yeah. But anyway, I was saying we appreciate everybody, and we was hoping this video would be better, but you know, it's just the way it goes, man. We're just still paying our dues, but we're having fun. We're out here, we're enjoying each other's company, and God's been good to us. We got the cops called on us today, but they were super cool.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing, you know. And thankfully we had permission, and we actually could remember the guy's name, which that's probably, we might be having you this coming from the Slammer or something. Anyway, that was all right. And so we're anxious to get done, get something to eat. All right, well, we'll get back if we hit anything else down in there. You still working on anything?
There's trash, but
yeah,
a lot of broken bottles.
Broken stuff. Oh man,
that's about it.
Paul's got to be tired. He bore the weight of that big early hole that we had to redig.
Well, we split the labor equally.
Yeah, we was going to show more of our secret weapon, that pump, but we were so busy trying to deal with it and trying to get that water out, and if we waited, we were muddy and mucky, and the camera gets wet, and we just didn't get to record much of that. But
glass,
yeah, beef glass or jelly glass or something. It's kind of fancy. Got some little lines on it there, and panels, and boy, hey, it'll turn purple too. That's, you know, and the thing is, these are pretty. Once they turn purple, get them turned amethyst. I like them. Shelley, Shovelin Shelley. That one jar's kind of neat. It's got panels around the neck. That's kind of an older one. It's tapered shape. Of course, nothing on it, but all right. Well, we're we're gonna go ahead and sign off here, and if we hit anything super duper exciting, we'll come back. Other than that, we'll get everything cleaned up, and you know, maybe we will. I don't know. There ain't we'll see. But all right, we hope everybody does well. We'll see you in the cleanup. All right, we're back. Paul just found the bowl for that lamp down in there. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah. I bet you that'll glue right on there.
Looks like it snapped right off.
It did, didn't it?
Oh, it's pouring right back down.
Oh no, sorry.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, I
oh,
think
cool. Well, that's
look at
almost
that.
whole.
Yeah, we'll call that one whole, man. Look at that. Yay! All right. I hit a couple slick drugstore bottles with the measurements on them, but all right. A couple more whiskeys.
Another. Oh, that's ketchup's embossed.
Hey, look at that. What's that one say?
I can't see. It's getting dark. Something Brothers.
Oh yeah, Olney Brothers or something.
Williams.
Yeah.
Ring a bell, Williams Brothers.
Oh yeah, yep. That's probably it. Yep. Let me.
Products.
Yeah.
Well,
let me do something here. Here, hold this thing for a second, Paul. I'm gonna get one of them snapshot pictures. Can you hold that for a minute? Let me see if I can get this here. Because it takes a little bit, so hang on here. Okay, I'm not sure if it did, so let me try another one. All right, I think that one took.
all right, we're still here digging, and it's after dark.
Still going.
Dad's still finding some bottles.
Yep. Whiskey. Yeah, we got, coffee whiskey. What was that? Uh-oh, that's running right back on me. I could have done without that. Man. Oh, there it is. It's
yeah, nice ribbed ringed pepper sauce.
Yeah, ringed pepper sauce, and here's a Virginia Dare.
All right, yeah.
Somewhere on there it's embossed. I can't see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't see. I got something in my eye, and I had a bunch of stuff run down on me, right on my pants. All right. But anyway, we're still at it. It's it's dark. This hole just keeps going. It's about 8 feet long.
Yeah, 7 or 8 feet long. But we're trying to mine every bottle we can out of there.
Yep.
Make it worth our while.
But it's little by little, it's adding up, ain't it, Paul?
Yep.
We'll take them. There's still a couple more back in there. They're hard to get at now. Hard to get to them. We just got to go by feel more than anything. I got a light there, but let's see. Here's one coming out. Something there. I don't know what it is. No, it's another whiskey. Whoop-de-doo. Pre-prohibition whiskey. All right, I think. I'll have to get a rake or something in there. Right there, but we're gonna probably have to knock in a little bit more, maybe. Get back in there. If there's still bottles, we're gonna get them. We ain't gonna leave anything. We work too hard for these. Here comes one. Hold on. This one, it looks like a Madison. Let's see. Come on, baby, speak to us. No, man, ain't that a shame?
Nothing on it.
Not a thing. Look at that. Why didn't that say Dr. Johnson's Ague Cure? Ain't that something? Hand-blown bottle. Yep. Hey, did you see the glove, though? Look at that.
He's wearing a glove.
I'm wearing a glove, man.
That's
Michael Jackson inspired me.
Very rare scene there.
Don't see that very often. But anyway, my hand got real cold a while ago. I was up here before I got back in the hole. I just decided to leave it on, man. A little styling here. But yeah, there's still a couple clunks way back in there, so we're gonna go after them. We ain't gonna leave them in here, so All right, we're gonna have to knock this in here. So. All right. Still going. All right, it's Wednesday, February 26th, the day after Paul and I were digging, and we finished up there in the dark. We didn't show any more. It was dark, and we found a few more bottles down in that water and slop, and we got the hole filled in and made it back home. So anyway, this is the next day. I got stuff washed up, a little bit of it. We didn't wash up. I keep saying wash. It's actually wash. I got to get that straight. Grammatically correct here. Anyway, this is just a box of junkers we got, and just, you know, miscellaneous stuff. We got several of these. They're all still muddy, but Vaseline bottles and that kind of thing. Castorias and coffin flasks, but mostly junkers. And we got some stuff here. And I'll go ahead and go through some of them, but we thank you for watching. And anyway, I'll talk a little bit about these. And we got a hood sarsaparilla. I think we showed that down in our first hole that we dug. Our actually secret weapon, our pump, it worked. But we couldn't show it much because it really took two guys. That big hose down in there was a real heavy hose, and you know, the other guy on top there had to make sure he switched that pump off right away, because we didn't want to burn the pump up when it wasn't primed. But we learned a lot with it, and it worked. It just, unfortunately, the hole we were digging in was going down quite a bit deeper. We were dealing with groundwater, and it was pumping it out, but we had to keep turning the pump off, and there just wasn't much down in the hole. So we gave up on that one. But anyway, we salvaged a few things for the day, and we're just thankful nobody got hurt. And cops that were called on us, they were super cool. And you know, just some lady got freaked out, which is very common. We have that happen quite commonly, you know, in different towns. People call the cops, they think you're burying a body or doing something crazy. So anyway, two long-haired guys, it looks pretty creepy, I guess. So anyway, we expect it, but they were nice, and we got to finish our digging. But a hood sarsaparilla. It was a nice old patent medicine bottle from 1890s, and next to that is a Bixby. It says patented March 6, 1883 here, and it's kind of cool because it even had the little dauber, the old sponge dauber part of it in there. Still fell down in there, you see. But anyway, that was a boot polish, shoe polish bottle, and a little mustard bottle, and it says DHM Company on the bottom, and that stands for Dodson Hills Manufacturing Company out of St. Louis. And right next to it is one that actually is embossed. They came out almost side by side in this hole, and this one that's actually embossed, Dodson and Hills Manufacturing Company, St. Louis. It was probably either a pickle, or it could have been a large mustard bottle. This small one was most likely a mustard. Could have had cherries in it, other food products. Both these are from the 1890s period. Hand-blown bottles. And again, hand-blown, being the mold seam comes up, fades out before it gets to the lip here. And that lip is a tooled lip, we call it. And anyway, the old fruit jar was a wax sealer. It's too bad it didn't have anything on it. It's got some real crudeness in the glass. You can see kind of some odd texture to the glass, and it bubbles. And that one has an applied lip. You can see the mold seam comes up to the top of the lip. It actually came all the way through to this inner lip, you know, but it's been polished. This lip, this was laid on, this ring, it was applied on there. So that's an applied lip. Old fruit jar, probably made in the 1870s or 1880s. That's a real old one there. They had that around for a little while. It was a real popular style. Took a tin lid on top that sealed, and they poured a red sealing wax into those grooves there. A groove ring wax sealer, as you can see. That's what women used in the 1860s, 70s, and 80s to can fruit many times. And they came in with the threaded lip ones, and boy, they love those. And amber hand-blown whiskey bottle, possibly a bitters, but probably just some kind of a bourbon or brandy or whiskey in that one. Hand-blown bottle, no name on it, it's blank. Paul pulled this one out, it's kind of cool. Yeah, we call that a sunburst flask, and it's got kind of like sun rays on it, as you can see. And it's got, I think it's H&B or B&H trademark, and for whatever reason in my mind I can't remember what that stands for. It's a whiskey company, like a distillery, but anyway, those are really nice. And a little amber Ludy's Pharmacal Company, yeah, Ludy's Pharmacy, St. Louis, and that was a homeopathic medicine. The homeopath was a type of medicine, little tiny bits of something that claimed to cure various illnesses and diseases. There's still homeopathic practitioners, and I tell you what, there must be something to it, because it caught on and it was widely used throughout the country. We find these little homeopathic pharmacy bottles all over. We dig them everywhere we dig. And this was probably our best bottle, my favorite one. I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see the embossing a little better. But it says Friedman Kaler and Company, Paducah, Kentucky. And that was a little sample whiskey bottle. Cute little bottle, square, and the neck is square, but it's not lined up with the other ones. You can see the panels on the neck. They're offset and the neck's kind of crooked there. It's hand blown, a little hand tooled square ring collar. But that's kind of an interesting bottle, and that's a scarce one. I've dug quite a few different Friedman Kyler and Company bottles, but that's one that's really hard to find. And so we were glad to get that one. It's in good shape. And next to that was another real dark amber, almost black glass beer bottle. And it's interesting because it's shaped, and it's very similar to ones that we dig in Civil War pits from 1860s and 70s. We've dug Pownell ones that look almost like that. So, but this one's a much later bottle, turn of the century, 1900. It's got a hand-tooled tapered collar on that. You can see. And we've got a few more. There's a ketchup bottle here. It's a Williams Brothers Food Products from Detroit, paneled. That'll turn amethyst. It'll look nice. There's an applied lip. Again, pickle bottle. This is an English pickle. We always call them English pickles. It's round. It's got the glass maker's mark on the bottom of that one. I don't know if you can see it. My light in here is not very good right at the moment, but if you can see that lip, it's a crude applied square ring collar, big wide mouth. But that was a English pickle bottle. This was one of our more interesting finds, and it was a frozen Charlotte. We never found the rest of it, unfortunately, but it's a little black boy, his head. It was actually painted black, and it's not just dirty, it's painted black, and you can see the eyes. But the significance of that is these are really scarce. You don't just find these. Most of them, were German dolls. They wanted blue eyes and blonde hair and that kind of thing. Well, this basically showed that we were digging behind a house where probably the family were African Americans. It was a black family, and they had this doll that was given to one of the kids at Christmas or as a present or something, and hey, I thought that was really cool. So, but you don't find many of them. That's pretty unusual. Once in a while you do. It's a real common bottle. Pretty, cobalt blue. It's Bromo Seltzer, Emerson Drug Company from Baltimore. It's one of their old ones, hand blown, hand finished lip. And that was a cure for headaches and hangovers and that kind of thing. There's a little ketchup bottle or a sauce bottle, probably a pepper sauce bottle. See if I can show it. Inside of it, it's still got, there's little peppers, you can't hardly see them, little tiny peppers all balled up there, and there's roots that got down inside there and balled up in that. That was kind of interesting. And when I was washing it, I was trying not to destroy all that. It almost looks like a little rat nest in there. But here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Anyway, here's another food bottle with the sunken panels. We find a lot of these. Horseradish. I call them horseradish because when I find them embossed, they usually say horseradish, and I've had a lot of them with labels that were from horseradish. So a lot of food bottles here. Another one next to it was a 24 ring pepper sauce bottle. This again would have had little small peppers inside of it with a sauce for flavoring their food. People like to flavor their food up. That one's got 24 rings, and it's a hand-blown bottle, hand-finished double ring collar. Those are real popular. We like them because those turn amethyst also. If you left that in the sun, you know, it's got manganese as a decolorizer in the glass. We'll talk about that sometime. But if you left that out in the sunlight for 3 or 4 years, takes a long time, but it turns amethyst. You know, and this was an odd top bottle. I don't know, I call it a beer bottle, but it's got a real unusual hand-tooled collar with a little groove around the inside, so it probably took some kind of a Baltimore loop type stopper, and on the bottom it was just embossed B1. I don't know if that meant anything. It was probably just a mold number, but just an unusual top, probably an odd closure on that one. And it's a fairly scarce bottle. It's American Supply Company, St. Louis, Missouri. I'd say it's an extract bottle, flavoring extract. And it's hand blown. Again, it's late 1890s, in that era. Another pint amber, just blank whiskey bottle. Just brought it home, cleaned it up. Don't really know why, but it's hand blown and had whiskey in it. And the last big tall one there is a Garrett and Company Virginia Dare. And that was a wine bottle. Garrett's American Wines. You find a lot of these. That one says Norfolk, Virginia on it. Those are real popular. There's the lamp. Glued it back together. Paul dug that out of that last hole, getting dark, and found the base, and then he found the top. And that's what we do a lot of times. You know, we glue them back together, and then you can actually put a collar on that and a burner. It could be used if you so desire. There's a Dr. Price's Delicious Flavoring Extracts. Another little hand-blown bottle, 1890s. And without going into too much stories, the man that come up with this stuff, his great-grandson, I believe, was Vincent Price, the silent movie actor. Some of you may remember some of the old silent horror movies from way back. Vincent Price, this was his family that put that out. This was a little milk glass lid. It says Satin Skin Cream, Albert F. Wood, Detroit. And we never found the bottom. The inside of it's got the patent date, 1901, June, patented June or something, 1901. But, oh well, maybe when we go back, we got another hole there to dig, so maybe the rest of it's in there. And a little knob to a lid or something. You can see just a finial off of a ironstone lid of some kind. A little doll leg. The only one we found. Got a stopper. It's got something on it. I don't have my glasses. I was going to look and I forgot to see what that says, but it's got some kind of embossing on it. But top might have. I don't know. We didn't clean that one up very good. There's just a little dried beef glass or jelly tumbler, and they would have reused that as a drinking glass. It's got a little bit of design on it there, little panels around the bottom. There's our cruet. It's got the top chipped real bad, but sometimes we save them. People can make a little flower vase out of that. It'll turn purple, so we may turn that one purple, and rather than throw it back in the hole, turn it purple, and somebody may want it. There's a couple old drugstore bottles, medicine prescription bottles. Got the cc and ounce measurements on the front, just a couple sizes of those. And then little 2 Vaseline bottles. We got several of them. Those are the screw top ones. They're not real old, probably 1910, 1912. And I don't know why I cleaned that one up. Ketchup. I thought it was something embossed, but it ain't. There's a milk bottle, half pint, no name on it. It's got the old machine valve mark on the bottom. That was probably around 1915. It should turn purple. little coffin whiskey flask there, a little half pint, and a little odd jar with the panels around the neck. I kind of liked it. So anyway, that was about it. Got some blue, flow blue plate here. You can see the flow blue, the real pretty blue flowing colors, and on the back, a lot of times they bleed through a little bit on the back. You can see faintly. That was, I think there was 2 or 3 of them in there. We just saved a few pieces. Somebody ever does mosaics and needs some pretty stuff like that, we ought to have boxes and boxes of that stuff. We throw most of it back, so we need to start saving that. But that's about it. Thank you for watching. We always appreciate that. Love your comments and love it when you like. Give us a thumbs up, or if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We want to really shout out to the people that have subscribed, and Rox Cousteau, I just want to give him a shout out. He's been supporting us and helpful to us, and I appreciate that, Rox, if you happen to see this. So anyway, some people have come over and have been watching Rox videos. You might want to check it out. And there's creek diggers out there. There's several good ones. We always enjoy watching them. But Shelley and I will probably be out this next week. I think Shelley's off work, and we're going to try to get out. We might go down south someplace. We got some stuff to dig in Louisiana and Mississippi, so, and even Alabama. So hey, if you're down in that area, give us a shout, and we may meet up with you or something. I don't know, but we want to try to get out where it's warm. It's right, you can see it's in the background. It's snowing. It's cold here in Illinois, and we're getting bummed out with the water. And in Illinois and Indiana, Missouri, we're hitting water everywhere we go. So we're thinking a trip down south. We may end up New Orleans or someplace, or Biloxi. So anyway, you stay tuned, and we'll take you with us. We'll let you know what happens. So anyway, our secret weapon, our pump, it worked. So we're going to try it again. We got more time. We just ran out of time. And thank you again, and God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Well, there's our cat, old Kit Kat. That's her name. Hey, Kit Kat. Anyway, she just come out. She wanted to see what's going on. She likes attention, and she likes to be petted. She's a lovable cat. I'm really not even a cat person, but I've sure grown to love her. She's real sweet, but she is so curious, man. She's got to check everything out that comes into the house. So she was here watching it snow, but just thought we'd show her. Anyway, we hope everybody has a good day, and God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video.